G'day, thanks for joining us for the preliminary final. Anthony Hudson here. Well, joining me for special comments for this match is Gary Lyon.
Hi, Hutto. Today should be a great match.
In some ways, these prelims are more nerve-wracking than the grand final itself. No tomorrow for the loser. It's going to be a pressure-filled game with all on the line.
These are probably the hardest games in footy to win, and whoever gets out of this one will go in with a wave of confidence into the grand final.
Today we have the Dockers coming up against Melbourne. The Demons running onto the field looking for a big performance today. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great.
Both forward lines are in for a big day here. This could be a high-scoring affair, and both sides would want to make the most of their chances inside 50.
Prelim finals are up. We're underway with the opening bounce. Thumps it clear. He gains possession. Brayshaw brushed off easily. McDonald takes a strong mark. An ideal position to be kicking from. Going for goal number 1. Unbelievable. And they put it through. He's enjoying that goal. Melbourne get the first.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. This is how they can score big, Hutto.
About to resume hostilities. Punches it clear. He gets his hands on the footy. A poorly executed. Chips it towards half forward. Ryan has it. Cuts the kick inboard. A chance to gather the ball. The ball spills. Viney keeps coming. He wins possession. At full stride, receives the handball. He's got the footy in his hands. Is in his possession. Hacking it out of there. Marked by Hoare. Uses it by foot. Friedrich short by hand. Doing well was Melksham. Gets into a good position to take that. Move it on. Fritsch, is this the moment? That looked great. What a goal. They get around him after that effort. A hot start from Melbourne.
It's great to watch, Hutto.
Umpire ready to resume play. Gawn with a big fist on it. A chance to reload the attack now. Sinks the slipper into it. Keeps the ball in. Quickly onto the boot. Marks now and can send it back. Keeps the kick low. Intercepted. Wasting a lot of effort there. Oliver gets the handball away. Spargo going for number 1. Pretty happy with that one. That's 3 in a row for Melbourne. What a start for Melbourne.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
About to resume play. Big thump from Gawn. With the ball now. Oliver fends off the tackle. Handballs to no one in particular. Hands that ball to the opposition. Has it now. Just gets it onto the boot. Akers can't hold on to the tackle. Quick hands, and they could be away here. The ball spills to Harms. I'll have it. We'll get a ball up on the wing. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Gets a quick kick away. Stands tall and marks. Not sure if he has the journey from here. Mundy with the opportunity. A great goal. Centre bounce. Darcy gets onto the ball. Collected the ball well. Receives the handball and takes off. Harms couldn't stick the tackle. Tries to release the pressure. Friedrich grabbed it clean. We'll get a ball up. Punched away. Oliver there to mop up.
Thank you, guys.
Now we've got a ball up. Tabernacle clears the contest. The ball spills free. A clean pickup. They can link up now. Viney gets a quick kick away. Melcham going for number 1.
Clear.
Celebrating hard. The Demons with a dream start.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
The game is back underway. Thumped clear. With the ball is Walters. Hunt couldn't keep his hands on it. It's cut off by Brayshaw. Works it across the ground. Finds a target. Got boot to ball. He takes the mark. A spearing kick. Takes a simple grab. 50 metres from home. Melcham with the shot. The drop punt goes straight between the big. Congratulated. We're back in motion. Tabernacle just swats it away. Great control there. Gets around Mr. Invisible. Nice. Akers couldn't hang on to the ball. Awkwardly got the handball out. Oliver hit the man hard. Goes by hand. Takes possession. Sends it clear of the contest. Over the top of the pack. Goes for territory. Fritsch runs after the ball. Slick with the hands. Hits the target by hand. Finds a bit of room to mark. Moves it by foot. Picks up the loose ball. The loose ball scooped up. The ball spills in the tackle. Ball picked up. Does well to cut off the kick.
Melbourne just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Works it across the ground. The ball finds Jetta. Chose to kick it. Hibbert dug out the loose ball. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Salem crosses off the tackle. Drives it out of the pack. Great mark in the pack. Uses it now. Doing well to intercept that kick. Henry kicks it. The mark has been taken. Goes with the kick. Pearce links with a teammate who can run. Ball hits the deck. Free kick against Jetta. Opportunity now for Henry. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. Moved on by Tomlinson. The mark has been taken. Now with a low spearing kick. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Did well not to confuse himself. He gives chase to the footy. McDonald dug it out.
Thank you.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Punched away. Penetrating handball. Found a way to keep balance. Takes on the space. Movement by hand. He's got the football now. Look at him.
He did rip.
About to resume hostilities. Hammers it. Has it now. Darcy wins the foot race. Salem now. Tucker goes with the kick. Gets into some space to mark this. Moves the ball by foot. Takes the mark all by himself. Chips it towards half forward. He just can't get out of the action. Friedrich slams it onto the boot. Snuffled up by Harms. Tomlinson links up with a chance to run. Couldn't complete the mark. Walters collects the loose ball. Cox with an easy mark. He decides to go for home. Fremantle behind by 29.
He'll have to do better than that next time.
Players move as they look to provide an option.
On.
Drives the kick hard. Over the top of the pack. 40 metres out.
Let's go.
5 going for number 1. Hits the post, and it's a behind. Can't make the most of that. May to bring it back into play. Decides to play on. Tries to gain some territory. Takes the mark. Kick by Brayshaw. Tomlinson gets on the end of this.
Melbourne are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Goes for the goals. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. Gets his spot.
That's...
We resume hostilities. Thumped clear. Walters picks it up.
Ball's pinned. Thank you.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Hall takes it well. Hall sends one up towards the wing. Turned it over. Just a as we go into the break, the score's Melbourne 36, Fremantle 14.
Melbourne should be pleased with how they've started. If they can build on that quarter, they'll be hard to stop.
The game was fairly open for the first quarter with plenty of goals to be had. Let's analyse the stats.
Fremantle are creating plenty of chances from turnover. They just need to generate that into more scoring opportunities to be a big chance.
Thanks, Gary. The second term ready to get underway. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Gawn with the hit. He wins possession. Manages to get a hand away. Keeps it moving. Brayshaw just through it.
Move it on.
Oliver elects to kick. Pearce read it best. Jetta better mop up. Aish takes it well. Goes by foot. Salem takes the mark. Elects to kick. Fritz drops the mark. Friedrich collects it. It's a turnover. Good mark and looks to send it back. Moves the ball out of defence. Good mark there.
Melbourne haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Harms slips high and gives away the free kick. Slams it on the boot. Open opportunity for Ryan. With quick hands, gets around the imaginary opponent. The kick from Chera. Schiltz leaps over the top. With a driving kick. It'll be a ball up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Melksham marks, gets the handball away. Brayshaw throws the ball away. Looks to move it by foot. Hunt releases the ball. They can create from this. Oliver made a meal of that one. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Gets his first possession of the match. A low stabbing kick. A good mark under the circumstances. He drives it. Spargo with a chance to line up for goal. Darcy just threw it. So, what could Melbourne do with this opportunity in front of goal? The distance might be just beyond him. 50 metres out.
Move it on.
Oliver slams it towards goal. It looked impossible, but he made it work. This lead getting bigger now. Look at them celebrate that effort. The Demons' lead is now 28.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Back in the middle to resume play. Gone with the punch. Wasting a lot of effort there. Linking by hand. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Ball collected. Looks up with the kick. Wins the race to the ball. And now Pickett. Found a way to keep it alive. And the ball ends up over the line. Ball back into play. Swats it. He gains possession. Gets it away under pressure. Clean pickup by Pearce. Sweeping handball from Tucker. McDonald wins it back. He's got the footy in his hands. Seen plenty of it. Just put it on the boot. Schultz used the body to take that mark. Goes by foot. The ball ends up with Hunt.
Melbourne have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
May moves it now. He takes the mark. Moves it by foot. Easily takes the mark. Looks up with the kick. Takes a simple grab. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Outstanding pressure.
Langdon puts it into space. Gets it out of congestion. Gets the loose ball. Giving it off was fine. Goes back to where it came. Oliver steals possession. Spent that one before he earned it. Dug out the loose ball. Five coming off for a spell. Well, now it's a ball up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Scoops it up. He's having a big game right now.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
Brayshaw just threw it. Viney puts it on the boot. Decides to keep it alive. Couldn't complete the play. Ball out of bounds. Marks all alone. Decides to kick. Nice work from 8. Puts boot to ball. And the mark will be paid. Walters uses it by foot. A long driving kick. The mark is taken by Lobb. Plays on. Stabs at the kick. Gathers it now. Salem kicks hurriedly. Langdon gets in a good position. Goes with the kick. Finds a target.
Melbourne are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
The boundary line wins. Tabernac now heading off to the bench for a break. Ball tossed back in. Darcy gets onto the ball. McDonald gathers it now. That one rams into the post. Melbourne cleat Fremantle 43-14.
You've just got to do better there. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement. Melbourne trail in the clearance numbers, but it's not a big issue for them because of their defence.
Unsure of their next move. Looks like the ball will be coming back.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. Darts it through for another. Pickett couldn't be happier with that goal. That's 2 in a row for Melbourne. 35 points the difference.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. He can take off after that handball. Couldn't quite with the mark. Takes them on. Poor handball. Causes a turnover. He's got the football now. With the ball now. He just can't get out of the action. Henry gets on the end of this. 40 metres out. About to take the kick. Slight angle.
Move it on.
They are desperate for a goal now. He bangs it through. That will settle the nerves. Gets his first on the board. They're right back in this one now. He celebrates hard after that.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Melbourne have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Let him up.
The umpire calls for it. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Rushes with the kick. Off hands from Brown.
5 footy.
Thumps it clear. They can create from this.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
He gets his hands on the footy. Is in his possession. Lobs the handball. He has the ball. The ball ends up with lob. Puts it on the boot. Using every ounce of energy he has left. He gets above the crowd. 45 metres out.
Move it on.
Henry launches towards goal. That one will really lift them.
Yes, Hutto.
He's got a couple now. Starting to get into this game. Smiles all round.
It's
Back in the middle now.
Melbourne are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It's giving them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Brayshaw goes by hand. Wants to keep it moving. Got the hands free. Hibbert elects to kick. The ball finds Tomlinson.
Melbourne have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
He drives it. Finds the loose ball. Oh, what a goal! Rob getting his first with that kick. Pretty.
It hasn't always...
Back with another centre bounce. Darcy thrashes it. Brayshaw sticks the tackle.
Fantastic tackle.
Finding the ball was Langdon. Movement by hand. Hits the target by hand. He's been in everything. Takes it well.
Melbourne haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forwards' fault.
The siren sounds, and that's the end of the term. The scores: Melbourne 49 to Fremantle 32.
A good first half from Melbourne. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping.
Time to see if there's anything interesting in the stats.
Melbourne are doing a good job at cutting off the opposition attacks. Their intercept game is a key part of their defence.
Thanks for that, Gary. Well, that's the opening half complete. Don't go anywhere, as the third term is coming up right after this. The third quarter about to get underway. Back in the middle now. Punches it clear. Viney unable to lay the tackle. Clean from the half volley. Had plenty of the ball. Hit the man hard. Tabernac picks up the loose ball.
Throw it in.
The umpire will throw it back into play. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Akers was taken high in the tackle.
Move it on.
He heads for home. A drop punt through the goals. Gets his first. He acknowledges the crowd. That's 4 in a row for Fremantle.
The Demons have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Off hands, snaffled up by Pickett. The kick releases the pressure. Couldn't keep it alive. It's out of play. Ball to be tossed back in. Thrown in now. Darcy thumped it clear. Takes possession. He slams it towards goal. Never really looked like going through. Ready to bring it back into play. Plays on. Hamling uses it by foot. Friedrich looking to track down the footy. A good job keeping it in play there. Terrific mark there. Pearce heads long with that kick. Oliver looks to get out of the football. Well taken at ground level. Hacking it out of there. Ends up turning this ball over. Hamling goes with the kick. Takes an uncontested mark. Sinks the slipper into it. Ends up marking uncontested. Tabernac sends one up towards the wing. Ball gets cut off.
Thank you.
And the umpire will ball it up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Ball spills. Collected by Ryan. Intercepts the ball very well. Viney keeps that one low. Takes that one strongly. Langdon with a chance if he can keep his cool. Moves the ball by foot. Just gives it away. Getting pushed out of the way was Pickett. He has the ball. Tabernac receives the ball. It's been a great game from Walters.
You're right, Hutto. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Tucker found some space and marked. Looks to move it by foot. Hunt with the mark.
Melbourne have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Dug out by Dorr. Uses it now. Harms got him high there. Friedrich with the opportunity in front of goal. 60 metres out. Nobody can hold on here. Picked off the deck. Gets a hand in. Ball collected. He's really making an impact in this game, Gaz.
Yes, Hutto, he's a class act.
At full stride, receives the handball. Hacks it out of there. Good mark by Fritsch. Might be too far out to score.
Move it on.
He decides to go for home. Puts it right through the middle. Puts his second on the board. Fritsch celebrating hard. Melbourne. We resume hostilities. Darcy clears the contest. Doesn't take the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
Tomlinson with quick hands. He's having a big game right now.
He's getting off the chain.
Turned it over. Law dug out the loose ball. Just gets the kick away. Brings it out of the pack. Tomlinson earns a free kick. Kicks the ball deep. Gets the loose ball. Mundy gets on the end of that handball. Mundy earns a free kick. Good mark. And looks to send it back. Elects to kick. Goes off the ground. And now we'll have a ball up. What can you tell us, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Going for goal number one. Brayshaw kick comes close, but off.
Fremantle are winning the clearances, but they haven't been effective, and they haven't turned them into scoring opportunities.
May, considering the options on the kicking. Uses it by foot. Does well to cut off the kick. Got boot to ball. Tucker uses the body well.
Melbourne just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Intercepts the ball very well. Lobs the handball. He's got the football now. Darcy cuts it off. Kicks hurriedly. Spargo missed an opportunity to mark.
Thank you, guys.
Jetta coming onto the ground. Ball up in the centre square. Gorn with a big fist on it. Clears the congestion. Picks it up. Taken well at ground level by Darcy. Wins the race to the ball. The loose ball scooped up. Has it now. Langdon has the ball. Gets a quick kick away. Fritsch has a great set of hands. Links with hands. Is in his possession. He's having a big game. Oliver continues to dominate this contest.
The opposition need to get a hold of him.
He wins possession. Look. Back in the middle to resume play now. Gorn got a fist to it. Viney just gets it onto the boot. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Wilson has resources out wide. Pearce searches for a teammate downfield. Chose to kick it. Hands that ball to the opposition. Just puts it out in front. Lob links up with a chance to run. Gives it to Henry. Seen plenty of it. Scoops up the ball. Hurried kick. Got hands to it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Gathers it now. He drives it towards goal.
A bad finish results in the behind. Now they'll look. Melbourne have had less of the ball, but they still find themselves in front. It's clear that they're using it better, and that's why they lead.
Hamling looking for options now. And the ball trickles over the line. Looks like we'll have a throw-in. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Sweeping handball, has a man running for him. Getting in the way was Melksham. They can link up now. Collects the loose ball. Gathered by Gorn.
My footy.
Thrashes it. Loses control of the ball. Dug out the loose ball. Brayshaw going for number one. He blasts it through for another. This kid hit. About to resume play. Clears the contest. Takes possession. Releases by hand. A chance for Darcy. Found space for an easy mark. Kick by Friedrich. The tackle slipped high and the kick from May. Jetta is blowing hard after that effort. Brown wins the ball in the air. Marked by Brayshaw. Slams it on the boot. Viney determined to reach the ball. Used the hand. With a driving kick. Wilson wins the ball in the air. Slams it on the boot. Marks in a bit of space.
Well, when you look at the shot...
Ryan sends one up towards the wing. As we go into the final change, the scores are Melbourne 69, Fremantle 39. A big final term coming up.
Melbourne will want to keep the foot on the accelerator and finish this last quarter strong.
Wilson having an impact right now.
He's on fire at the moment.
Time to find out what happens in this final term.
Oh, they've got to take some risks now. They can't afford to waste any time.
Gone. Won the hit out. Just gets it onto the boot. Tomlinson could be upset with that. That ball comes off the post. They would have loved to get that one. Plenty of time to peg this margin back.
You'll have to do better than that next time. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. Fremantle have been poor going forward today. The opposition are taking plenty of intercept marks and it's hurting them on the scoreboard. Melbourne have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Slick with the hands. Gets the handball away. Tomlinson handballs. Chose to kick it. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. 50 metres from home.
They can just slow the game down now, take a bit of time off the clock.
It's a foot race to get this one. Ace moves it now. The mark has been taken. Looks to move it by foot. An easy grab for Pearce. Handballs to no one in particular. He gains possession. Releases the handball. Harms with the intercept. Mops up the loose ball. McDonald takes the mark.
Melbourne are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Looks like the ball will be coming back. Finding the loose ball was Oliver. Nice hands. Decides to kick. Schiltz spills it. Well collected. Schiltz throws the ball away.
Move it on.
Looks up with the kick. Intercepted. 5 handballs to no one in particular. Missed the target. He's picked up an injury. Going straight to the rooms. Doesn't look good. The ball spells to kick it. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
My ball, says the umpire. Thumped by Taberner. Charges with intent. Wiedemann dismisses his opponent with disdain. Collecting high fives now after that goal.
He's enjoying every second of it.
We're back in motion. Winning it was gone. Taberner gets the loose ball. Releases the handball. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. Chips it towards half forward. A chance to put one through for his side. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels.
Let's go.
This game is slowly slipping away. They must convert here. Taberner getting the crowd involved. Fremantle still hopeful of... About to resume hostilities. Gawn thumps it clear. Langdon with a short hand pass. Pickett gets the ball. Unfortunately lets them down there.
Fremantle haven't been able to get the ball forward enough to score. They need to get some repeat entries inside 50 to generate some scoring.
Hamling searching for a teammate. Pearce pushes his opponent off with one hand. He flicks it over. Fritsch hits him hard. Gawn wins the marking contest.
Melbourne have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Goes with the kick. Good mark there. A chance to put one through here for Fremantle. 40 metres from home. Should be relatively straightforward from here. Massive kick here. They need to convert this opportunity. They get around him after that effort. Fremantle have kicked back-to-back goals.
Fremantle are allowing the opposition too much room on the outside. They need to close them down faster once they break away.
Hibbert runs onto the field. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Hunt on the end of the turnover. Walters controlling the airwaves on this occasion. It has to be a big kick to get it from there.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. Can't quite sneak through, and only a...
Melbourne could turn the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous.
He takes aim. Just sneaks in for a behind.
The Dockers giving themselves a chance on the turnover, but they can't seem to be putting it on the scoreboard.
May to bring it back into play. Hunt dishes it off. He's got the footy in his hands. Trying to avoid everything out there. Mundy lobs the handball. Picking it up was Brayshaw. Salem comes away with the ball. Ball gets cut off. Hands that ball to the opposition. Gets into some space to mark this. He lays off the pass. He gets his hands on the footy. The mark is taken by Hibbard. 40 metres from home. He spears the ball. Marking in space was Wiedemann. Kept his head and kicked the goal.
Of course, Hunter.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Intercepted by Oliver with the ball now. Tucker gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Akers didn't mark it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hunter.
Big thump from Darcy.
Thank you.
And the umpire calls for a stoppage. Punched away. Oliver won himself a free. Goes by foot. Tomlinson with an easy mark.
Melbourne are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
5 footy.
What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest.
I'll have it.
We'll get a ball up. Thrashes it.
No prior.
Now it's a ball up. Darcy thumps it forward. Hibbert getting a chance for a break. We'll get a stoppage. Thumps it clear. Picks up the loose ball. Darcy just put it on the boot. Friedrich with the intercept. Gets around Mr. Invisible. Nice. He has the ball. Pickett takes a strong mark. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Ends up turning this ball over. Goes by hand. The handball hits the target. It's a turnover. Brayshaw going for number 2. Makes the most of that kick. It's a goal. This kick stretches the lead. He's enjoying that goal. Melbourne, but
Some great...
back with another centre bounce. Thumped clear. He wins possession. The ball mopped up. Goes short by hand. He gets his hands on the footy. He has to hold on to those. Interesting handball. The loose ball picked up. Has to do better than... Moves the ball along the wing. A chance to reload the attack now. Handballs. Handballs to a teammate on the run. He can take off after that handball. Just releases the ball. Picked up by Langdon. Brown gets on the end of this. 45 metres out. This shot should be elementary from here.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. No issues with that drop punt. They stretch the... Centre bounce. Clears the contest. Just put it on the boot. It's marked by Hibbard. Moves it by foot. Gets into a good position to take that. Punches the kick. Takes a strong mark.
Melbourne are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Coughed up by Brayshaw. Pushes up the tackler. Putting his skills on display. Schultz marks. Quickly onto the boot. Salem, the better man there. With a driving kick. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Uses it now. Found space for an easy mark. 45 metres out. Drop punt. Finds its way home from 5. Fremantle fans leave this.
It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag, it's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love.
Final scores at 94 to 60. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Gaz.
Thanks, Hutto. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Should old acquaintance be forgotten, keep your eye on the red and the blue. It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag, it's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue, and we sing this song to you.